Hello, and welcome back to FDLServices Healing Channel. I'm your host, Todd Dobson, and thank you for dropping in. This week, we will review what negative belief systems are and break down the individual components of them. All right, let's get started and jump right in. There are different ways to identify the types of negative belief systems. Core beliefs form between the ages of 0 and 7 years old, and limiting beliefs continue to form throughout our lives. Both become problems that demand healing. Core beliefs develop during our formative years and may be positive or negative based on our environment. Limiting beliefs continue to develop throughout our lifetime. We create limiting beliefs as we experience traumas and the presence of negative programming. When traumas and/or negative programming are not healed, our negative experiences invoked by them can create limiting beliefs. I refer to both core beliefs and limiting beliefs as belief systems. Both demand healing, and the longer they go unhealed, the more significant their negative impact on us. Examples of belief systems. All right, the first example, I grew up constantly being told by family, and eventually the negative programming engulfed me. That negative programming that I was unlovable, could never be loved, and would never love another was so entrenched that I created belief systems reinforcing them. This was entrenched at the end of my 20s when the relationship I had disintegrated around me. The already embedded negative programming pushed me into depression with a full range of emotions. I swore I would never love again because I was so tired of my heart breaking. This created and reinforced my existing negative belief systems. The person I dated was not responsible for my reaction, which were based on my experiences, my traumas, my existing negative programming, and the presence of negative belief systems. I must take ownership for my reactions and the degree to which I allowed myself to hurt. I have heard many women say, all right, things like, all men cheat, all men break my heart, all men are horrible or disgusting. I can't find a man to love or one that I can trust. These statements, paired with existing negative programming, cause so many women and other men, right, to form negative belief systems. Third example, when a person is having difficulties finding work and tells themselves, I'm not good enough for this job, I can't find a job, I can't hold a job, or any other negative statement, when paired with negative programming, they will create repeating patterns and negative belief systems. This concludes our review of what negative belief systems are. Next week, we will review what fight or flight means and why it harms us. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great day. I look forward to seeing you next week.